Psalm 127, verses 1 and 2 says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchmen stay awake in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, and to eat the bread of sorrows. For so He gives His beloved sleep." When we look around at discouraging problems, and there's no shortage of those if you look hard enough, we easily slide into thinking we are the ones responsible to fix those problems, especially when they have to do with the people around whom we live. We are specialists at fixing, we think, other people's problems. And then when they don't respond with glee and joy and gratitude at our fixing them and their problems, we don't understand. We become discouraged. And that's just the people around us immediately, much less all the problems that you can find throughout the world. When we can't fix those things, we become discouraged. That's why the psalmist reminds us of the vanity of worry, calling it eating the bread of sorrow. When we think that God has tasked us with fixing our spouse, our boss, our co-workers, our siblings, we're sitting down to a feast of moldy bread, sour wine, and rancid meat. Why would we eat such cursed cuisine? Because we think God has not done His job. He is not taking this nasty stuff away, so therefore I need to eat it. So we churn, we worry, we complain. But that is not the answer. The work of Christ does not save us from affliction, but it sanctifies us through affliction. He saves us from having to rescue ourselves and saves us from having to rescue other people. Do not sit down to the devil's bread of sorrows. Bring your cares to Christ and do your work in hope that He is working in and through you, and in His time He will work in the people around you. So reject the cursed food of your enemy and receive the good fruit that God sends. As we prepare now for our time of confession, turn to 351.